Hey guys, Material here again. Welcome to episode 12 of the Warframe boss fight series. And yeah, let's get moving. Alright, so from Europa, we have to, it's kind of a dead end. There are no boss fights in the Void, although you may run into Corrupted Vor. So if you do, he's a lot stronger than he was on either Mercury or Mars. Just there's a light, he's being held together by Void energy. There's a light patch, like, at his waist that's holding him together. That's where you need to shoot him at, but otherwise there's no boss fights. So from Jupiter, we go from Europa back to Jupiter, we swing down to Saturn over here for the next fight. We need to go to Tethys here, which is General Sargas Ruk, or as I like to call him, Sargus Ruk. So, and the pretty cool part is that there are almost all the moons of Saturn in the Milky Way RRL are actually in here. Well, quite a bit of them, most of them. I'm not too hip to that jive, but it's pretty well a lot of them that I recognize from, like, you know, studying when I was a small child. Anyway. Alright, so I would really suggest Titania here because of what we've got to do. Because different parts of Ruk's armor light up when he's vulnerable and where he's vulnerable.
Have no honor.
Oh, last. I forgot. I'm on a task for Samaris to scan a Drakmaster.
Problem for our artifact recovery efforts. Several of our dig sites
I can show you guys what to do for that.
By Ruk and his fleet.
Although I think I probably already did. That's okay. And Saturn is one of the first planets, I think, that when you're hacking for Grineer stuff, the little rubber stoppers start going opposite directions. Go ahead and shoot. Alright, so what we need to do, Titania can wield the scanner when she's in small size, the synthesis scanner. So we want to see like where the little thingies are going. I think I probably already did this, but I'm gonna do this anyway. You'd also want to just do it to where anything you do that's extra, especially like with rescue targets, if you're doing a rescue fisher, you want to get all your reactant and stuff before you rescue the target, because it's a lot easier to do that. It's the same thing with scanning for this Samaris target and going to defeat Sargus, because I don't want to have to defeat Sargus and then start running around looking for the synthesis target while all that's supposed to happen. And here we have lost the trail. Because those little squares aren't here anymore. So. God, neat. There we go. Samaris pops up again when you're done your... Follow the Drakmasters that they have like a little dog thing. That can sometimes give you a hassle. There are 4 points on it, like 2 on the arms and 2 on the knees. Oh, he split himself. Oh, that's the bow one is the one. Oh, I got him on the one. There we go. Once he's scanned, he'll quit running. And then Samaris will say, oh, good job. Come and get your reward, which is completed the synthesis. In this particular case, I completed the synthesis because there are only 3 things left. He says, come to the relay, get your reward. And then Sargus. Sargus is heavily armored, and where he's vulnerable, the armor will glow white. So we could just kind of worry him to like irritate him. We gotta kind of... There we go. Come on, man. He's gotta jabber a little bit too.
You've located the VIP. Time to go to work.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Come on. Open up. Yeah, he's not vulnerable the whole time. He just kind of messing around. There we go. There we go. It's on the pack. See that? You gotta shoot that part of the pack. There we go. And then you gotta do this like a lot of times, like 5, 6, 7 times, because it's different parts of the pack. Okay, then you gotta kind of orbit around him. He does this weird fire thing where he like jets the ground with fire. It's kind of a pain, because if you're not titania, it'll injure you, but if you are titania, it will, there we go. He does flame stuff. I may even die here. Also, if you don't have titania or don't want to bring him, you actually get like a sniper rifle. If you can stand quite a bit away, you can sometimes, I don't know how to get out of the way of that fire. You can sometimes get things going that way. Otherwise, I just kind of stay up here, out of range, and try to get him off his feet. There we go. There, that's the flame thing. If you're titanium, you're in razor wing like I am, it'll knock you off balance like that. But otherwise, oh, then we shoot him in the chest area. Ooh. And you'll also be harassed by Grenier constantly while you're doing it. I'll mention that, shoot him in the chest again. And also with a lot of these fights, don't be discouraged if you're not able to do it. Because, you know, if this looks a lot easier than it really is, it took me quite a bit of time. Especially since when he's doing the flame thing, like legit, if I'm looking at him and he's doing the big flame thing, like I can't see him. It's too bright for me. So that makes it, to me, makes it harder. There we go, he's out. Alright. And we get an Orokin Cell. I thought that drop was, if not close to guaranteed. It's kind of a high chance to get that as a drop. So Orokin Cells are pretty valuable, even for Warframe and a lot of other stuff. Okay, so then after all that, whoops, we've got to get the loot. Right, guys. Alright, so after all that rigmarole, you just run to extraction or fly to extraction, and Sargas Ruk drops the parts for Ember. So, after you get regular Ember, you'll get her blueprint from the market after you craft her systems, chassis, and neuroptics that you'll get from Sargus, and it's RNG which one you get, so you might get multiples. You might get multiples of the same one when you have one left. It's like you really need the neuroptics, and it would be like systems, chassis, then you'll get neuroptics. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but sometimes that's how it is. Don't get discouraged by that, because sometimes just take heart that you're able to also get all these other materials with each run that you have. That will be very helpful to you. So anyway, that's just to help you if you may be feeling discouraged about the whole thing. But anyway, that's it for this one. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Keep on going with your gaming journey and your life journey too. We'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.